Hey everyone, Social Solipsist here for another episode of 52 and 52, and this week I'm going to take a look at Crawl. Now, nobody's going to notice, except for Spencer, who pointed it out to me, but this video is going to go up late because this week has been bad, and I totally forgot to make a video, and this is the first in almost 2 years of doing this series that I've not had a video to put up, despite illnesses and various other things. So I'm a little embarrassed by that. At the same time, it probably says something about the series and my commitment to it. So I guess you can skip forward in the video if you don't want to hear this bit. But at the end of the day, I'm doing this. I've talked about this series before, and the whole reason I put this series up to begin with was to help me get through some of my massive Steam library without having, you know, I never wanted it to feel like an obligation, but at the same time, I know myself, and I know that if I'm meticulous about something, it means I'll actually get it done instead of just saying that I will. That said, it's become over time progressively. This is really distracting to look at. Let's hope I balance the audio correctly. It's become progressively more and more not what I wanted it to be, to the point where the last 20 or so episodes, basically since I moved, they've been more out of obligation and keeping up with my pattern than anything else, which is not really what I want. I don't know if this will make me change the way I do things at all, whether I change this series to a less frequent thing or just redouble my efforts or some such thing, but I don't want this to be the way this series goes. I am still hoping to put this up before Friday is over, but I'm a little embarrassed. Anyway, with that said, let's get started on this. It says insert coin, but I'm clicking and nothing's happening. Okay, enter. Shit. Trying to adjust this audio on the fly is bad. This is gonna be ugly. This video is gonna be horrible. This video is going to be exactly what this week deserved. Yes, the video is frozen. Don't worry. I'm Alt-Tab to try and fix this shit. Welcome to the stream, everybody. This is how my streams go. Okay. Interesting. Arrow keys instead of WASD. Also, I've got this cursor, but clearly doesn't do shit.
Gathering my nerve, I fled the madness deep into those caverns.
Nope. Alright.
Down the rotting throat of the abyss I tumbled.
Solid voiceover. I enjoy it.
I drew my ragged blade and welcomed bloodshed.
See, when this, I've been interested in this game for a while. When it was first announced, they were showing it off in the context of it being basically a 4-player game where, you would play, people would play as adventurers and some people would play as, by pressing X, really? Oh, and those sound effects are super not... When your shadow is red. Okay. That's weird. This was really, shown off as the kind of a party game almost, and less actiony and more horrific. Okay, this is really disruptive. I don't like this tutorial. So some people would play, it'd be a 4-player game where some people would play as unless I'm mixing this up with another game. I'm pretty sure I'm not, but it is possible. Yeah, anyway, what was I saying? Some people would play as you know, player characters, and some would play as part of the environment. I don't like this your ability, your attack is on cooldown thing. Press Z for a special move. Okay. Okay, it's become very apparent that I should probably be using a controller for this. Although it doesn't suggest it. I appreciate when games suggest their optimal or this won't work. That's cool too. Fuck it. Do I have a health bar? I mean, I sort of assume I do, but...
With those skills learned, it was now time to crawl from this place.
Why am I in slow-mo now? Okay, that's...
Those slimy miscreants pose no great threat. I knew I would make it out alive.
Oh, I do have a health bar. I'm kind of unclear on whether... I don't know, it's weird that my health bar disappears like... Oh, Jesus. Okay, I appreciate the selection of the color palette, but it makes it really hard to read what's on the screen. Not like read the text, but you know what I mean. Visually read.
And with no place lower for discarded souls to fall, I washed up right back on that hateful common floor, cursed to drift the rotting halls forever. Unless... And with no place lower for discarded souls to fall, I washed up right back on that.
You're really interrupting your own tutorial a lot here, guys. Like, you're literally interrupting your own dialogue. Why? I'm not controlling the pace of the dialogue at all. You are.
To drift the rotting halls forever.
And you're repeating yourself.
Unless...
And this guy's just... I'm supposed to hit this guy or something, but like... This just doesn't feel good to control. It feels like I should be using a controller. Can I turn... Nope. Wait. Screen shake. Oh, God. Fuck screen shake. Alright, no option to turn on a controller. This isn't fun. He moves too fast. I just feel like it's taunting me. Why are you showing me this? This is really weirdly done. I'm trying to, but you keep disrupting it with these fucking pop-ups. This is not how you do a tutorial. This is awful. To be fair, I've had a rough week. I'm not in a good mood. But this is going poorly. It also moves what feels like about 25 to 50% faster than it ought to. God, leave me alone. Yeah, no, I know, I got that. That seems kind of obvious. I mean, you say aim, but it's still a four-way aim, which there's analog movement and four-way aim. That's a bad mix. Oh, sorry. Nope. I take it back. There's eight-way aim, but still. Why is this relevant? Explain this after I do it. Not while I'm mid-animation. Like, you tell me that it's tallied, but I don't know why. Why is it tallied? Is it relevant that it's tallied? The gods reward you with gold. Okay. Don't split those up. It doesn't... The first thing is completely inconsequential to me if the second part isn't included. Don't do that. This is awful. I get that it's a stylistic thing so that they can keep all the dialogue boxes the same size, but don't sacrifice function for form. I also could not read that text at all. That font was illegible. If it had given me a little bit more, if it had stayed on screen, I would have been able to read it, but now, why is this... Now this is a whole third other thing where it's text boxes instead of narration, even though it's a narrative text box. Why? Yes, you need XP to level up. Okay, no shit, Sherlock. Thanks. Friends may be brought to control those specters. Yeah, so a lot of the marketing around this was for it to be a party game, but it was less... I feel like it was less action-y during that PR campaign. God, there's way too much. It's not that there's too much here. I appreciate all the systems they've built into this game, but, what? We're 15 minutes in? And there's... no. Bad. Bad, bad, bad. And as much as I enjoy a lot of the art style, some of it's too pixelated. I can't make out what I'm supposed to be looking at. A lot of this really does not need to be a text box. Like, you go further down and things get harder? No, there's difficulty progression?
To escape this place, I must
In a dungeon crawler?
follow the markings to unexplored caverns where there's creatures to slaughter and harvest their essence, which increases my power until I'm strong enough to open the portal and face the beast. That rotting cyclopean horror standing between me and escape.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not playing any more of this. Maybe another day. This week has burnt me out too much. Sorry for this ramshackle video. We'll come back to this series and I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do. I need a weekend of drinking and sleeping. Anyway. I've been the Social Solipsist. Thank you guys for watching yet another episode of 52 and 52. And I will see you guys next time.